Hello and welcome to the EmpowerHer Play podcast. My name is Yashmin, this is Salma and this is Shafia. And today we have Samaa on, who is doing a school project about local heroes in the area. And she's actually chosen us.
Thank you, Samaa.
I'm not really sure. Well, it's gone to head, clearly.
Yeah.
Me and Sam are still trying to think why. But welcome, Sarah.
Thank you, Samaa. Welcome.
So you have questions for us. So it's a bit of a different setup today.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the project first.
So for IT, we're doing 60% of our GCSEs in year 10 and the other 40% is in year 11.
Oh.
So I'm doing my second topic and it's about local heroes and you have to create a kiosk for libraries and I've chosen you three.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So why have you chosen us three?
Why not?
So I basically wear the MSA badge to school and like people would just...
People know what?
People would just ask me, oh, what is this badge for? And then I have to explain. And then I say, oh, my aunt is like basically one of the founders. And then they're like really interested. And they also watch the podcast.
They watch the podcast too.
They love it. Someone said they love it.
Oh my gosh, we have to behave
kids
now. We
watching.
have to behave.
Oh, wow.
Did we, Samaa? Oh.
You've got like 15, 16-year-olds watching you.
Yeah, it's a
Shafia.
role model, man.
Role model.
Behave.
Local hero.
What does behave mean again? I'm feeling Samaa.
Oh, that's
brilliant, thank
that's
you.
so lovely.
Yeah,
that's
it
so
is, it is
lovely for you to
lovely.
think of
Really,
us.
really
Yeah.
nice. So, do you want to ask your first question?
Yeah. So I've chosen all three of you as local heroes. Do you see yourselves in that way?
She obviously does.
Yeah, I do.
Why, Shaf?
I have already pictured myself in a hero costume. I don't know what that is yet.
Yeah, not all heroes wear capes, they wear hijabs.
But this one wants to. This one wants to wear leotards.
She wants the underpants on the outside.
I didn't say that. See? Now we're misbehaving. Kids are
So why do you see yourself as a hero, Shaf?
Because I started my journey as a mum. And I like to think I am a hero. And I like to think that most mums out there will follow my...
Bravo. And you know what? We laugh about it, but there's nothing wrong
It's a
with
huge
saying
step.
it.
Because
From
there
when you started with
Yeah.
MSA, like you're saying you had just started your role as a mum, but you were much more than that. You've always been much more than that.
I was, and then when I got married and had kids, everything kind of sort of like stopped what I wanted to do. And I see that for me, being a mum, I want a lot of Asian Bengali, especially women, to think that you're not just a mum, you're not just a housewife. You can do a lot out there.
And you know
gosh,
that phrase, she used to say that all the time. But
Yeah.
any time we would introduce ourselves,
I'm
she'd
just
be,
a mum.
I'm Shafia, I'm just a mum.
Yeah, and I was told off.
And
yeah.
she doesn't say that anymore.
Oh,
and I
wow,
love
okay.
that.
I'm a mum.
Yeah.
I'm an MSA volunteer. And I'm a hero.
Exactly. Yeah, you go, girl.
Go on, Sal, you answer the question.
No from me, probably. Because you know what? I look at people who do so much more and I'm like, wow. And I guess that keeps me going.
Yeah.
You know, alhamdulillah, if we're making an impact to other people, then, you know, alhamdulillah. But I look at others and I'm like, that's true
But
hero.
your story is also inspirational.
It is.
Yeah.
You, when you joined MSA, you only just began and then you had this horrific news that hit
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of people could have shied away
Yeah,
and said,
yeah.
I'm not going to get involved in
yeah.
anything. But
Yeah.
you carried on supporting MSA. And obviously, you're now office manager, you're hosting a podcast. So you are a local
are,
hero.
yeah.
For a lot of women, you're
Thank
an inspiration.
You. Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I'm always looking at more. Maybe that's something. But it's just, you know, you look at people who are actually doing like real
I think
stuff.
just take a moment and just look at yourself.
Okay, thank you.
I
Local
don't think
hero
we have
here.
to all be... Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah.
all be humanitarians
That's
and
it,
going
yeah.
to help the poor and... You know, just this, and we've
Yeah.
had a lot of feedback. Obviously, keep them coming. But we've had a lot of feedback where people have said, you know, you make us laugh,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing.
It is.
Exactly.
you
Or
know,
you've
and
helped us
You helped
in
us.
this way or that way or
Yeah.
something else. Yeah, no, definitely.
So I think,
Alhamdulillah.
How about you, Yash?
No, I don't see myself as a
I
local
love
hero.
that. Yes, so you are, but no, I don't see myself as
Why
well.
not?
But the strange thing was, right, I went to do a panel talk with Amnesty International, and it was about perception in sports of women in sports, and especially women, Muslim women. And all these young students came up to me afterwards. They goes, "Oh, we follow you on LinkedIn and everything. You're doing such a great job. You're our role model." I was like, no one's ever said that to me.
Yeah.
No one's ever said that I'm their role model. And I don't see myself as that. I'm just seeing myself as someone who's trying to create spaces so that Muslim women can feel safe in what they're doing. Don't have to pretend to be somebody else. Don't have to leave their religion at the door and then come in and be sort of like changing in the way they act or what they do.
But that's massive. You've done something so massive for our Muslim community. And I'm thinking, like, having Samaa here today, and you've heard about MSA probably since you were like 6, I'm guessing, do you know, or younger, and you probably always heard, you know, Yash talking about these things. And did you think, oh wow, like she's actually making that different for me?
Yeah.
You know, that changes for me, because our generation are kind of, you know, on the other end of life now. But we're embracing that. But for you guys to think, actually, I want to do something, and she's created that path for me. Did you think like that, or did you just think, oh, she just talks about something I'm not really listening? What's for dinner? You know?
She's my aunt.
Yeah.
So when I like found out more about MSA, I was like wondering if it could come over to like my school as well, since it is a big impact, and many friends from other schools do go to MSA.
Oh wow.
And like I'm kind of proud of my aunt.
Yeah.
We are too.
Oh,
brilliant.
Thank you. And what's your next question?
So how do you feel being famous? Well, seen as famous.
Are you famous? Let's sing your song.
Will I be famous? I don't know yet.
That's so cute.
When I be famous and I feel it. No, actually, it feels good.
People up in the street come up to her and want a photo with her. If you're not
have the
famous,
makeup on.
all you need now is Chris to come over. On his
I
carer's
have
visa.
been promised many times. I don't know if you can do the wonders of
We'll talk
bringing
about that
Chris
another
Hemsworth
time.
one day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's nice because, you know, especially events, when we go to
Yes.
events with Yash and they see the three of us together, instantly everyone knows. And it's quite nice to think, it's a little bit freaky because they're like, oh, I recognise you. And you're like, oh, they recognise me from the podcast.
No, but you know what? Once
Which episode?
But you know, once it was your birthday and one of your friends came up to me and they were saying, oh, we love your podcast. No, she didn't say podcast. She just said, oh, you're so funny. And I went,
How do I know you? Isn't it?
and I'm literally like this for 5 minutes. I goes, podcast. I was like, oh, sorry. And then it hit me. So I forget sometimes I do. Yeah. So, yeah. How about you, Bob? How do you feel?
How do you feel, sir?
It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Again, we wouldn't call it fame, would we, really? That's the thing.
That's a stretch, I think.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe when the paparazzi are waiting outside and stuff, then come back with that
or
question.
when in those gossip magazines. And
God,
today, Yashmin dressed as a tramp. She not really look like that in real life, like you see in the podcast. She just dresses normally like a tramp. With a Man United top on. Yeah. No, I don't see ourselves as famous, but I think we're known in the community, and I hope that it's in a good, positive way and nothing negative. Like, we're not here to be judged, and we're not here to sort of aggravate anyone.
Or
what
to
we
judge.
want to do,
or to
we
judge.
just want to
we're keeping
have a
it
laugh
real.
with ourselves,
That's it,
basically.
literally.
And then if anyone else gets happy with watching us and they learn something, or they find it inspirational, and I think that's a positive thing.
Next question. So what was your initial goal by starting this podcast?
Yes.
I think basically it was something that I was thinking about for a while. I proposed it to Bobby, and Bobby's like, can you get 2 other people with you? And I instantly thought of these 2.
So what was your initial thought process, though? What was going on in your head?
It was to bring in inspirational people. I'll start talking about everyday normal things, so change the perception of what Muslim women are, and that's been portrayed by the media, that non-Muslims might have of Muslim women being sort of like boring, don't have a laugh, it's all about religion. That's how people see us. They see the hijab and they think, oh, that's it. They don't have a personality. Yeah. And I just wanted to normalise what Muslim women talk about. Yeah. We talk about everyday things.
So does it look like what you wanted it to look like?
Yeah, I think so. And the guests we've had have been brilliant.
Absolutely.
The people that have come on, they've really added a difference to it. So, I think so. That's basically, it was just about changing perception of and the narrative of our Muslim women to say that we are normal we're not. I don't know about you, Shafs, but
there are exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
But I think, like, for me, when Yash said join us, I thought it'd be more professional. I thought we were going to do this really professional podcast. And the first episode,
not professional.
There's a lot of ha he going on, isn't it? And when people ask, "What's your podcast?"
you thought it was a serious podcast?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be serious, and all that. And then it's just, I always say, we just talk andudundu. That's the only way I can describe it.
But people love it, don't they?
Yeah.
Because when they see us outside as well, we act exactly the same.
Exactly.
We don't change because a camera's in front of us.
And I think that's the nicest, that it is keeping it real.
Yeah.
It's keeping it real. This is what we're like. We laugh, we joke, we cry, we have serious conversations. But this is us, isn't it?
That's
and
it.
and I think anyone who knows us knows it doesn't change on camera and off camera.
Yeah,
it really
that's very
doesn't.
true. That's very true.
But I remember there was the first time you called me as a chef. Do you want to go on a podcast?
She will say,
I can't even say the
we
word out.
laugh.
My aunt. I thought, what do you mean? I can't. Not being in the front of camera and I was feeling so nervous. But you know what? When you came, it was just
Surely
fine.
you thought of someone before you thought of
Did you? Yes. You're gonna be honest. Be honest. Doesn't matter.
I called 10 other people. They said no.
How do I feel in that scene?
Okay. I'll take that.
No, I'm not joking. No, you two were immediately the people I thought.
Oh.
Next, do you have any advice for the younger generations?
Oh. I think about this a lot, actually. And I think we're very harsh with the young... I'm very harsh with the young generation. Because I do come across people when you're thinking, my gosh, I wouldn't have got away with that.
What they're getting away
My
with it
bad.
now.
I mean, people at work say, my bad. Oh, my bad. You can't say that in the workplace. It's not professional.
Sorry.
So things like that, you're thinking, oh my gosh, like the next generation don't know how to... I don't know how to speak properly, but the next generation definitely don't know how to speak properly. But then I come across these amazing individuals who are so articulate, so passionate about what they're doing. And I think, oh my gosh, no, there is some hope with the next generation.
There are.
The people that we worked with on the My London,
They were great.
you saw how they walked into that first meeting and how they ended up.
But doesn't
And
that
that
just show
confidence.
you the potential of
Yeah,
young people?
that's what I'm saying.
And we were young people once, people like we were a long time ago.
I
We
don't
were
remember
young,
anymore.
but I think it is having. For us, I grew up not having many big aspirations, many big
models,
dreams,
yeah.
and there was no one to nurture my confidence. That I always say,
Yeah.
if I had confidence, I would have been Prime Minister today.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Prime Minister in a few years, but I would have been it today, right?
It might be of some unknown country, but she's going
it
to be
doesn't
Prime
matter. I
Minister.
built the country myself, but I will be
whatever.
Prime Minister. But if we had the opportunities that children have today, like really, I think that you guys have got more opportunities. So the changes need to be bigger. Like, don't hold back and don't think I can't do it, because you guys don't have those back. We never saw Muslim women doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I look at you guys now and I'm like, well, don't ever use that as an excuse. Don't say that opportunity wasn't there for me.
grab the opportunity and
Grab
go for
them
it.
and run with them
Yeah.
and do incredible things. And like Yash, if the opportunity isn't there, be that change maker.
Be the trailblazer, because there's a lot of spaces we're not in. Yeah, a lot of industries, a lot of sectors where you might think, oh, actually, I like the sound of that, but I'm not really sure what's happening there. Or I don't really know anyone that looks like me working in that organisation. Be the first one to step in, step up and take the people with you as well. Don't close the door, don't pull the ladder up. Take people along the journey
Grab
with you.
that with both
And I
your
think now
hands.
the next generation are so much more empowered than we were.
Yeah.
Our parents only thought one thing: how do we get them married, and how do we get them to settle down?
Yeah.
They didn't talk to us about what do you want to do when you grow up. What are your
and
career
I was told,
aspirations?
don't be too ambitious.
Yeah.
As a girl, don't be too ambitious. How sad is that? I find that, so even to this day, my mum would be like, oh, no, don't push them towards like medicine and stuff. Like, we weren't that typical, because if you go and become a doctor, then you have to work like night times and stuff. You need to be tucked in bed. And I'm like, Mum, you can't do that, because you're the first person to go into a hospital and say, I want a female doctor, but yet you don't want your daughters to do it or your granddaughters to do it.
I think they don't see it that way.
They don't see it that way. But they're afraid of you being too ambitious.
Yeah.
What's
They're
your
afraid.
aspiration?
Singer-songwriter.
You got the mic there.
Yeah, come on. Sing. You didn't sing for me last week, so come on.
Come on, I can do... No, go on. What's your...
I'd like to be a neuroscientist.
Ooh.
Or maybe since I like K-pop and I like South Korea, an English teacher in South Korea.
Ooh, will you take us with
lovely.
you?
Yeah.
Make our podcast famous over there.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
come with you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Wow,
amazing.
inshallah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Exactly.
What's your next question?
So how many types of sports do you each do, and what's your favourite?
Pull out the list, go on, Yash.
No, yes, Dad. She runs across the garden about 10 times. That's jogging. Okay.
I set up MSA. It's so ironic. I set up MSA because I wanted to go back into sports. Played basketball for a few months, tore both my ACL, so I couldn't even do that type of impact sports. And then I did badminton for a bit. But then as the MSA grew, I have to do all the admin. So then I don't even get time to do anything. I go occasionally to Nordic
So
walk.
on Yash's list, put excuses.
No,
If
don't do
excuses
that.
was
No,
a
no,
sport,
she's trying.
put
Don't listen
excuse.
to her. She's a meanie. Isn't it, Yash? Give the admin work to her, then you can come out and do it more.
That's what I appointed her for.
Yeah.
And she pushes it back on me.
I don't want to do that, yeah. Because I came into MSA to do the sport. So why are you giving me a pen and paper? Oh, sorry. Apologies. Yeah, I want to do the sport. So for me, I'm not a lover of sport, but I like trying new things. So what have I tried? I've
You've
tried
done loads of stuff.
Pilates, badminton,
Cycling.
I learned to cycle. I've done swimming. I've done Nordic walking. I've done dragon boat races. I've done rowing, archery,
Yeah.
Golf. Yeah.
ballet.
Ballet. Oh, how do we forget about ballet?
So yeah, 10 or more probably.
Yeah.
But I like trying things. If something new comes, I'm like, I've got to try it. I was looking at the timetable the other day and I was like, I haven't tried karate. I have not tried karate in all these years, so I need to do karate at some point.
But you, Chefs?
Me, I've got a long list as well. Boxing. I done yoga. I done cycling. Don't start counting. And
Long list, you said.
body camp. I used to before, not now.
It's only 4.
Gone a bit, otherwise I kind of calmed down, yeah. Now I know it's only 4, but there's so many other ones. But I used to love really that proper workout. Like those body camp. What do you call them?
Core
Boot camp.
exercises and stuff.
Yeah, core and there, and tone yourself. I actually did tone my body up, and now it's kind of like gone pear shape. Anyway, yeah, I've done quite a few. Okay, I learned actually cycling through MSA by the way, so that was a good one. And I love boxing, but obviously now with my
Tennis elbow.
Tennis
Even
elbow.
though she never played tennis.
I know, I don't know why they're giving me that name, but it's very painful, by the way. So yeah, I've done quite a few golf, archery, and cheerleading for boat racing.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite a few.
Welcome to the Muslimah Sports Association, where empowerment and sportsmanship meet for Muslim women. Dive into our world of sports, tailored exclusively for you. From the exhilarating teamwork of football and the strategic plays of netball to the challenging strokes of dragon boat racing and the precision of fencing, whether you're looking to find your strength in wellness classes or experience the thrill of the NFL, we've got it all. Join a community where faith meets fitness, courage and camaraderie. The Muslimah Sports Association, where every Muslim woman discovers her champion within. Visit us today and kickstart your journey to greatness. Your sport, your sisterhood, your strength.
So growing up, who was your biggest supporter?
Growing up, who was our biggest supporter? My dad.
My dad.
Just in general, I think it's my mum.
Oh,
yeah.
alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on to some of the funny questions.
Oh, bring it on.
So I asked some people from school what they'd like to ask.
These are from my friends, by the way.
Oh.
And they all know that I love zombie apocalypse. So like we made...
What is that?
Zombies.
So that turns a whole different language, isn't it?
Is that the game?
Zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Where the zombie eats you, innit?
Oh, right, okay. It's a game though, isn't it?
No.
A film?
I just like that genre.
So is it just a
right,
game or is it...
No, it's that idea, the whole idea.
idea, okay.
Oh,
all right.
really?
Okay.
I didn't know it was like a whole thing. I
Yeah,
thought just a game.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm more of a horror person, so
Oh,
I
okay.
used to love watching it, but not anymore, okay?
I'm gonna ask you.
Yes, please.
First, during a zombie apocalypse, who out of the three of you would be one, first to be eaten,
I said, she looked at me because I got more meat on me.
two, run away and leave you behind,
It's all her. It's Salma.
and three, the smartest to survive.
Smartest to survive.
Oh,
Sorry, let me take that one back. Question, the last two question is Salma. The last one was smartest.
Why would I
I'm
get
not
eaten
just saying
first?
it's me.
Why would I get eaten first? Because I'm fat.
You.
You'd cry on your own, chef. You would cry on your own.
With you, I would. If I was left alone, I would literally
With zombies?
cry. Zombie.
I would just suck up Vulture One.
Yeah.
Just eat me.
Oh my goodness me. No, I think that monster can eat you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
That's out of order.
All right, let's give the question to Sal. Who do you
All right,
want to
so I'd be Prime Minister, so I would throw Shaf to the wolves and be like, eat her.
They're not
There's
wolves.
not much
They're
to
not
fill
wolves.
you
Are
up.
they wolves, by the way?
Zombies.
Zombies, you know, same thing, innit? Throw them to the wolves, but I'd be like, eat her. Zombies don't need much food, so Shaf will do. What was the second part?
Run away and leave you.
She would try and run. She would try and run, but she'd be in heels, innit? So she'd fall over.
Safer. That might save me. We should be in a hole somewhere. That hole wasn't there when we ran past it because she managed to find
should
it.
be like this.
But
We'd
you
be
know
like,
what?
we can't be bothered to run. She'd be running.
You know what? I do want to find out what your friends think that
The Jurassic Park with the dinosaurs.
for to be eaten. I can't even get my words out.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I want to find out what her friends said from us three. Who would have
did they answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when she finds out
okay.
afterwards.
Yeah, and I'd be the smartest, of course. That's no doubt about it.
No, Ceci?
She'll be the first to run away. She'll be eaten up. And I'll be the smartest one there because I'll just hide in a tree somewhere.
There's no tree. There's no tree.
Why is there no tree?
There's no tree in it.
They were away.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Now fall in the hole that you were supposed to fall down.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of Nordic Walk. When the big dog came, I was the first to run.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was the first to run.
She didn't even.
I didn't care who I left behind.
She didn't even care about the leader.
No, and you know what?
but you know
Yash,
what?
I know you get to certain minutes and you're like, what do I
What
do?
if she'd
And
been eaten
exactly.
alive?
What if she'd been eaten alive or been injured or something with this massive dog? And I thought, but if I go back and I find this dog with blood, I can't run faster than a dog. It was a massive dog.
She's still having nightmares.
No, I felt bad. You know, I felt really bad because I thought I just left them.
No, but you know, isn't that
You're supposed to be MSA, man.
I know.
You're supposed to be.
But that's the fastest she's run, by the way. But isn't that the instinct that, you know, something happens, like, for example, now, sorry, I'm a bit way off your question.
Can you imagine if Amina was with her?
No, but listen to this.
they left her as well.
No, but listen. On last week, I took my son and his friend to the park, and there was a big dog like that. Not that big, but he came running, and I was already out, and the boys were taking their time coming out. And I'm watching, and the dog was going to go and touch my son. I went, I'm just standing there and say, Adam!
Yeah, no, but that's
you
what I
don't-
mean. We're
you don't
telling
have
him
that.
I
You
freeze.
you always
Yeah.
think in that situation, I'm going to run, I'm going to save my son.
Yeah, no, you
I
wouldn't.
froze.
Yeah.
And then the...
I freeze. No,
I
I
don't
freeze.
run so fast like you, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Zoom, we've never seen him run that fast, man.
It was once when we moved down from Scotland to London. We'd never seen foxes before, right?
Oh, so what
And we
yesterday,
come out.
daytime?
It was like me and my sister wanted to go to the shops, and we was walked halfway. Then she turned around. She goes, "Run, Rafa, run!" I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Run, Rafa, run!" We put us.
But you didn't even know.
I would have loved to watch.
She just turned around. She goes, "Rafa, run!"
Oh, there's a video currently on social media. Have you seen it? With the ladies putting her baby to sleep on a, what they call hammock thing. It's obviously somewhere else. And she comes off the hammock because she's trying to put the baby to sleep and she's swinging the baby. And there's a massive snake. What the big one's called? Whatever the...
python ones. Or whatever.
Yeah, massive one coming. And you can see it coming underneath the thing. And she's not watching because she's just put, as suddenly she says, she grabs the baby and she runs.
no,
And
that's one
I was
thing
like, yeah,
snakes
I see, I would
know.
freeze. I'm like, Shav, I would
Yeah,
freeze.
literally freeze.
Yeah. But I ran from the dog.
Sorry, let's get back to
Okay, would you rather go back to the past or go further into the future?
Oh,
We get older in the future, so no.
back to the past.
Back to the past.
I'll go to the future.
But would you want to go back there?
I'll go to
though?
the future.
Yeah.
I want to see what's there. I hope it's
That's
better.
true. Oh, inshallah.
You're not going to be in the future for long, though, is it? You're 50.
But maybe just visiting
Sahib!
for a day.
Oh, okay.
I said to laugh. Bobby, why are you laughing?
But okay, all right, Shaf, if you went into the future, what's the first thing you'd want to know?
But that's it.
No, I was thinking if she's married
Yeah,
to
but
Chris.
they might not have butt by the time I get to the future. I don't know, you know.
Would you
we
not
like
want to
to-
go and see Chris? See,
No,
why-
I've given up on that
I
dream
would
now.
check who
Nobody
my
gets
husband
it.
is. I would check who my husband is. And how many grandchildren I have. I'd love to see how many grandchildren I have.
Yeah, I do, actually, yeah. I don't mind, yeah. I want to see the future, like my kids are married with the kids.
Inshallah, we will.
But don't you think it was easier as
Oh,
kids
kids.
growing
And
up?
I'd love to see that I'm still...
You know it's just going to get
By
tougher.
the way, the main thing I want to see, like everybody's always saying I'm 50, I'm old, and I'm, frailing away. I'm going to be the best 50.
I know you
Best
will.
like
Shaf.
Anne.
But Shaf, you're going to get there and you're going to be like, but where's Sal?
No.
Where the ass?
No.
Oh, they're not there.
And goes, oh, are those two friendly old ladies?
No, we'll be buried in your back garden.
Oh,
pickled.
no.
I'll be buried with my rabbits and you'll be pickled.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness.
Okay, so what is your favorite like traditional food?
No.
Traditional food.
You like what?
I do like, you were saying, I do like my meat and aloo curry. If I could pick any curry, like right now, I'd pick meat and aloo.
Yeah, meat and aloo. And
But
I
it's
am
gotta be soft aloo. You know, the ones that melt.
mash up in the rice.
Yeah.
And then
Can you
dal
see
as
how
well.
hungry she gets all the time she talks about food?
Yeah, no.
What's yours?
Mine is nali shag with rice and
Not
it's a slippery
spinach. What did she say?
spinach thing.
Kimabora. Oh, lota. Khoru.
Khoru, nobody knows now. Get beats from it.
Do you say khuru?
No, we don't even know what that is, do we?
You don't need
Just
to
a
make that
minute.
face, Bubby.
Don't even say it's a biryani buzz or anything, because it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
It's
you,
a
yeah?
slippery
Yeah,
thingy.
no, it's meat aloo.
Meat aloo, innit?
rice. Yeah.
Mine's tengashira.
Oh, I see that too. Tenga, which one though? Is it the tomato one or the boroi?
Boroi
do you
one
call
is
it?
nice.
Boro.
Or the amra one's quite nice.
Yeah,
as well.
amra
that's
one
nice.
is
Oh, I had that for ages. Do you know how to make it?
No.
We don't.
I'll ask my mum.
Do you not know how to make it, Shafs? Do that.
No, whenever I go to my nana's house, they always save some tengashira.
Oh.
Oh, Nanu, you're not. You can tell Nanu we're coming.
Yeah.
Also, what's your favorite takeaway?
Takeaway.
Chomen.
Yeah, 2 men.
Chomen or chicken and chips in a can of
We got it back. Oh, that was a cool one. Mine is on a kebab.
Yeah, mine too. I love a
Doner?
good doner kebab.
What is it?
With chips, though. You got to have chips.
Chips, yeah.
Everything's got to have that.
Chicken is chips.
It's got to be the meat and chips.
Actually, I have chomen curry sauce and chips.
How do you? That would do.
And your favorite dessert?
Oh,
I like tiramisu. I've got a whole list actually.
yeah.
I've
Don't
got
ask them about food.
apple crumble and custard.
Yummy.
Yeah, I think I'm a...
Chocolate cake with custard.
Yeah, just a simple, you know, like the school dinner cake with custard. I've got a beautiful cake today. Thank you,
yeah.
Yasmin, is it? Thank you, Yasmin, for the beautiful cake
Brownies.
today.
Yes.
Gonna enjoy that.
In a minute.
But
Yeah.
yeah, a nice simple
And
dessert.
halva with ice cream. That's what I like.
yeah,
But
that's
halva
nice,
has to be a good halva. And that's me saying
The
it.
carrot one, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to some more would you rathers.
Oh.
So, would you rather be stuck in a never-ending elevator with a bad singer or a bad comedian?
A bad singer, I'll go for it.
Yeah, because that's going to burst
That's
our
me.
ears.
No, I'd pick the
No,
bad
I pick
singer.
the comedian.
Oh, I'd pick
He's
the
got to
singer.
have one good joke in him, innit?
No, but imagine imagine me. I just bust out songs I
No,
can't
you want
sing.
to
But
be
you
stuck
just sing
with
with
the
them, wouldn't
comedian.
you?
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I don't
Because
want
if the
to
bad singer is
He's singing
really
away.
bad,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's just,
torture.
and you're in this small space where
but then-
echoes bounces
But
off
then
you.
I've heard some really bad comedians, and you just, you know, those.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There must be
I'll
one
go for
good
the
joke.
singer because I'll just sing with them, and I'm really loud, so it's all right. I don't partake.
She has a
She is the bad singer.
I was thinking that. It's like put me in an elevator with the mirror. It's all right, same thing.
Would you rather have a pet that speaks in Shakespearean language only, or only comes up with "Did you know" jokes?
Oh, did you know jokes?
I'd
Yeah.
go for Shakespeare.
Will you?
Yeah. Can you imagine the intellectual conversations you would
Wouldn't
have?
it be scary, the dog actually doing it Shakespeare?
Oh, but not
my
scary saying, "Did you know"
Lord.
jokes?
That would go better, wouldn't it?
The Alsatian.
Imagine the dog. Give me a Shakespeare line. Give me a Shakespeare line.
Romeo, what now?
You not started them that. Friends, you should have started. Now point them that. Next question. But I could just picture that dog speaking Shakespeare. Oh, I don't want to now. All right.
I'd dress him up in Shakespeare as well.
She would.
Oh.
Sorry.
Be really funny but really dumb, or be really boring but really smart.
I know what you're thinking.
We got one of
You're
those.
thinking. I know. I'm not so
We've got all of them. Yeah, sat on the couch.
So dumb and funny, or boring and smart?
Smart
Dumb or
makes you funny. Smart makes you money, no?
True.
You know what? You'd be happier being funny.
You'll be happier,
there's no-
but
you
you
won't
won't have
get very
money. So I'd have to be
Yeah.
Or are they
boring.
boring and smart then? Oh.
It's not you, innit, Shaq?
I can't do that. I'll just be funny and dumb then, innit?
Have one eye, middle of your forehead, or two noses.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I hate smell. I'll go for the one eye. Allah, please preserve my eyes. It's just like...
That's a bit.
No, I don't want two noses. I hate smell. I hate smells. Oh.
Two nose. Let me imagine the two.
Oh, can you imagine the 4 nostrils that you have to clean?
Oh, yeah, no. One eye. Thank you. Yeah, that's true.
Be invisible or read others' thoughts.
Oh, we've
No,
had
I
this
don't
one
wanna-
before.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to read other people's
No, I don't want to
thoughts.
read other people's thoughts.
I'd rather just spy on them.
You'd be, yeah. You hear it through their mouth anyway, won't you? Yeah. Invisible, yeah.
Be 10 years older or 4 years younger.
Ooh,
4 years younger.
4 years younger.
4 years younger.
You'd still be older than me. Ha.
She's still enjoying that.
Live on the moon or on Mars.
Ooh, I
Ew.
don't really have a preference.
The moon.
By the moon.
What has oxygen and water?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but the moon just nicer, and it's clean and it's like
Mars is
glowy.
just
been?
red, isn't it?
Have you been? How do you know then?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mars.
Would you?
Yeah.
Imagine seeing a Martian.
I say, hello, Yashmin yourself. Sorry.
Would you live in the sky or under the sea?
No, sky.
Oh, no, the
sky.
yeah,
I can't do
under
the
the
sea.
sky.
That would
Sea's
be oh my
scary.
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Deep in the ocean.
The sharks.
It's dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the...
I did scuba diving and I nearly
Have
died.
you?
Yeah, in Maldives.
Was it scary?
Oh my gosh. I was having panic attack.
But you're not even that
And
deep
do you know
down,
what?
are you?
I thought I was well deep and so far away. Come up.
It was just there.
It was just there.
I was thinking, because usually on holiday they just do it on the surface level, isn't it?
No, you're
no,
right.
no.
Dunamai went all the way around with the sharks.
wow.
And I was just like, I went and I thought, oh, that's enough now. I've seen what I want to see. I want to go up now. And come up and I'm like 5 foot away from this bloody sand.
Oh, is it the one with the tank and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then when you're trying to put your flippers on, you've got your tank on you. So you're trying to put that on
that's not
without
heavy.
going over.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, this is
Oh,
embarrassing.
amazing. I'd love to do
I
that.
like to
though,
see
but I'm such a
Yashmin
big
doing
chicken.
the flaps with those on. Have you got a video of yourself?
No.
That would have been wicked, though, wouldn't it? Little?
So would you rather eat chocolate or ice cream for the rest of
Oh,
your
chocolate.
life?
Definite chocolate.
Can I have
Yeah, I
both?
think I crave chocolate.
Chocolate,
You'd
yeah.
crave chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. What type of chocolate do you guys like? Dark.
Anything that's expensive with no alcohol.
Yeah. I can't mention my favourite one because I'm boycotting it now.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say
Yeah, a lot of us on the boycott list. So
Yeah.
unfortunately,
anything with a good, you know, like a smooth chocolate that's just
Milky chocolate.
melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
So do you prefer dark milk or white?
White.
White.
yeah, white.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
I mean, dark chocolate is meant to be good for us, but we don't have it.
yeah.
But if it's dark chocolate or white chocolate, which one would you pick?
The
Because white chocolate is sickening,
I
isn't
know,
it?
when you have...
But still, yeah.
But
I
little
mean, I
bit
have
goes
the
a long
middle
way.
brown one.
The middle one.
Milk chocolate.
Milk at the
The normal one.
Thank you so much. It's been really enjoyable. And did you like it?
I loved it. Thank you very much.
Loved
Thank
it,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
hope
hope
you
you
enjoyed
enjoyed
And
it.
did we answer everything that
Did we
you
answer?
needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
And
you
I hope your
for,
project
like-
goes really well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank
You're
you.
most welcome.
Thank you
Oh,
for
bless.
watching the Empower Her Play podcast. You can download all of our previous episodes on whatever platform you use, and we will see you next time. Thank you.